Welcome to Just for the Love of Reading, where we read books to inspire, motivate, and empower. Today's novel in our book club series is titled Cinder by Marissa Meyer. This novel falls into the following genres: young adult literature, fantasy, science fiction, and dystopian. This novel's protagonist is the namesake of the novel, Cinder. The other characters in this novel are Peony, Cinder's loving stepsister; Pearl, Cinder's evil stepsister; Andrei, Cinder's evil stepmother; Prince Kai, Dr. Erlin the scientist; Queen Lavana of Luna. Luna is a society established on the Earth's moon. She is the novel's antagonist. The setting of this novel is in the city of New Beijing, a futuristic unification of Asian countries, which is in the Eastern Commonwealth. Now, when you think of this novel's title, it's easy to automatically think about the classic tale, Cinderella. This novel has elements of Cinderella, with an evil stepmother, stepsisters, although only one of them is evil, a prince, and of course, a grand ball. Now, instead of a fairy godmother, we have Dr. Erland, a scientist who is aware of Cinder's powers and needs her in order to perform a specific purpose. Cinder is a cyborg, a human with mechanical robotic body parts. Cinder's robotic body parts include a prosthetic hand and foot, as well as a computer brain. As a cyborg, Cinder is seen as less than in society and is treated as such by her stepmother Andrei and stepsister Pearl. Cinder has endured a lot of abuse from her stepmother and stepsister. Every time Cinder reaches a new level of progress, her stepmother Andrei finds a way to hurt her and prevent her from progressing in life. There is a plague called ludimosis that has been inflicted on the people of New Beijing. Dr. Erlin has been hired by Prince Kai to find an antidote to ludimosis in order to save his father, the king, as well as other citizens inflicted by this disease. Many people are dying from this disease, including Peony, Cinder's stepsister. Cinder has been chosen by Dr. Erlin to help her find an antidote to this disease. This is what he tells her. Cinder wants to use her alliance with Dr. Erlin to not only save her sister Peony from this disease, but to use the money given to her by Dr. Erlin to escape her stepmother. Heavy is the head that wears the crown. Prince Kai has a lot that he is dealing with. As mentioned before, he is trying to find a cure for the disease, ludimosis, that has been inflicted on his father, as well as many others. This is where the novel's antagonist, Queen Lavana, comes in. She is a lunar who has power possessed by most lunars. This allows her to possess the powers of mind control and manipulation, the ability to cast illusions, and she can force people to harm themselves. Queen Lavana has the cure to ludimosis that Prince Kai is looking for. She is using this as leverage to form an alliance with the prince through marriage in order to accomplish her own ulterior motives. Queen Lavana of Luna is the antagonist in this novel as she uses manipulation, disguise, and trickery to get her way. Cinder helps Prince Kai by repairing his android Nancy, and this leads to a relationship between the two. Prince Kai falling for her, but Cinder holding back because she knows that she is a cyborg. And once Prince Kai finds this out, it'll change everything between them. So, the reader wants to know, Will Dr. Erland find a cure for lutemosis? Will Cinder be able to escape from her evil stepmother Andre? Will Prince Kai find out that Cinder is a cyborg? Will Prince Kai marry Queen Lavanna? So now let's go into the themes of this novel. The themes from this novel that stood out to me are identity, perseverance, and social class and power. Identity. Cinder lives in a society that views cyborgs as less than human. This belief by society affects the way that she is treated, especially by her stepmother and stepsister. Despite this, Cinder fights to remain true to herself, to see herself as valuable and worthy of all things great. She continues to work on not letting the beliefs of others on who she is affect her perception of herself. Perseverance. Cinder has goals to run away from home and escape from her stepmother Andre's harsh guardianship. She uses the opportunity to work with Dr. Erland as a means to help her accomplish her own goals. By helping him, he will provide her with monetary compensation that will make her escape possible. Every time Cinder reaches new heights, an obstacle created by her stepmother occurs. Some of these include Andre reports Cinder as a fugitive, and then she is sought out by the authorities. Just when Cinder is closest to finding a means to escape Andre takes one of her prosthetic's legs and sells it. Despite the hardships and setback that Cinder faces from her stepmother, Cinder does not give up on herself. Cinder's character is the true epitome of perseverance. Now let's look at Prince Kai. This novel takes an insight into the life of Prince Kai, the pressures that he faces in both his personal life and as a ruler. Prince Kai is a young adult, age 19, who is watching his father succumb to a disease. He does all that he can within his powers to save his father. He hires a scientist to work on finding a cure for this disease, lutemosis, that is threatening his father's life. This is a lot for a young man to deal with. Prince Kai loves his father so much and realizes that there's only so much that he can do to save him. Then there is his role as ruler. He has to look out for the well-being of his citizens, and this involves making decisions that go against what he truly desires. One of these decisions involves marrying Queen Lavanna in order to get the antidote for lutemosis. Queen Lavanna insinuates to Prince Kai that she has it and will give it to him if he marries her. Prince Kai has taken a liking to Cinder, and it shows when he invites her as a personal guest to his ball. He even gifts Cinder with gloves to wear with her gown. Even though Prince Kai does not know Cinder's true identity as a cyborg, which will change the dynamic of their relationship, he won't be able to pursue her because his obligations as a ruler would require him to marry Queen Lavanna for the sake of his people. Now let's look at the last theme, social class and power. This novel touches on a class system and those who want power. Cyborgs are seen as less than humans. Humans feel justified in their mistreatment of cyborgs because of this, as seen with Andre and Pearl's mistreatment of Cinder. The Lunars are genetically mutated humans that do not live on Earth. They live on the moon. They possess special abilities, a glamour that humans don't possess. For Queen Lavanna, this is not enough. She possesses certain powers as a lunar, yet she still wants more. Which is why she uses manipulation, disguise, and trickery to get her way. She wants to marry Prince Kai so that she can gain more power than she already has. She wants to extend her power from the moon to planet Earth. This shows that in society, There is a need for a hierarchy for some people to feel that they can function and feel powerful. So, what are your thoughts on the novel Cinder by Marissa Meyer? What are your thoughts on Cinder's journey as the protagonist of this novel? What are your thoughts on the themes in the novel? What did you enjoy about this novel? What other differences did you observe from the original story of Cinderella? I love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time,